Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Those were the days when you could have a children's television series about our woefully efficient postal network. Let me tell you, I love my postman. He wears shorts all year round, even in sub-zero temperatures, and he's got quite the most gorgeous knobbly knees. Legs so hairy, he would have a Yeti blushing. Drives like a maniac with the door open, what a legend. Cheerful, professional, I am one happy customer. In fact, I've never met a postman or postwoman I didn't like. It's hard work, early starts, you're on your feet all day, you ring the doorbell, people aren't in, you get berated for missing parcels. And of course, you face the daily threat of being eviscerated by a Chihuahua, Shih Tzu or Cocker Spaniel. I recently had a Shih Tzu up my leg and I can tell you, it was no fun. So I think the Royal Mail has an excellent workforce, but the management have right royally messed up the Royal Mail. According to the excellent financial website thisismoney.co.uk, Royal Mail is delivering post less than once a week in some towns. And in one UK city, residents claim it's once a fortnight. Postal workers say delivery rounds have been axed and letters have piled up at sorting offices as they're told to prioritise the more lucrative tracked and signed for deliveries. They've branded the situation diabolical and say they're facing an angry backlash on the doorstep. Too right they are. Ofcom has launched an investigation and has the power to punish Royal Mail for letting customers down. Now, I've got to say, whether it's the DVLA, the Passport Office, or now the Royal Mail, you do get the feeling the country is slightly falling apart. If you can't send a letter and be confident it will be there the next day, you have an infrastructure which is not fit for purpose. Not only is there a human impact with people missing hospital appointments, missing out on birthday cards, or even love letters from someone sealed with a loving kiss, there is the impact on business and the economy as well. Suppliers waiting for that cheque to arrive, contracts and other documents lost in the post somewhere. And whatever happened to that tenner that your Auntie Mavis sent you for your 18th? Why have DHL, DPD and others entered the parcel market when the Royal Mail parcel force previously enjoyed such a monopoly? Well, because they became parcel farce. It doesn't help that the unions representing postal workers are telling their staff to go on strike every 10 minutes. Royal Mail is legally bound by the Universal Postal Service agreement, which requires it to deliver letters, 6 a day, every week, and 5 for parcels. And that's every address in the UK at affordable prices that are uniform throughout the UK. Well, I think it's time for the government to flex its muscles and to demand the Royal Mail fulfills its obligations and does what we pay it to do. If not, allow DHL or Federal Express to take over the postal infrastructure, given their global expertise. They might do a better job. They couldn't do worse. Emails are great, don't get me wrong, and the move to digital is a hard adjustment for any postal network and a lot of lost income. But people still want to send letters. They want to write to each other. Many like the security of being paid by cheque or receiving proper itemised paper bills for utilities. And we mustn't lose that. Just as we mustn't lose any more post offices, which are a lifeline for many older people and the social hub of many communities. The Royal Mail should raise their game or get out of the game altogether. Royal Mail has become royal fail. If the service gets any worse, the government should return to sender. Poor old Postman Pat is spinning in his grave, and his gorgeous pussy is none too happy either.
Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat and his black and white cat. All the birds are singing and the day is just beginning. Pat feels he's a really happy man.